Hello students, myself Miss Rachna Jain, Associate Professor, Department of English, Government PG College, Rajgarh, Alwar. Today in this video lecture, I will give you the character sketch of Budhia, the central figure of the short story, The Shroud, written by Munshi Premchand. The topics of her character are following. First is introduction of Budhia. Second is her careful and hardworkingness. Third is her pitiable condition. Fourth is her unluckiness. And fifth and the last is tragic end. Introduction. Budhia, Madhav's wife, is central to the story, yet we see her only through the eyes of Madhav and Ghisu. It is for her dead body that the shroud is needed for cover it. She had got married to Madhav a year ago. Since then, she has tried to establish some order in the lives of her husband and father-in-law and to support these shameless wretches. But with his arrival, the father and the son have become more slothful person, the most lazy person. Her pitiable condition. Ghisu and Madhav are poor and lazy, and they are completely indifferent to Budhia's welfare. She is in the throes of labor when the story begins. She is thrashing about in the agony of childbirth and giving piercing screams. Both her husband Madhav and the father-in-law Ghisu get started at her cries but provide no help to her. She gets neither any care nor any medical aid. Ghisu asks Madhav to go inside the hut and have a look to her. But Madhav is so heartless that he says that if she has to die, why doesn't she get it over and done with? What can I do by looking at her? He lived with her for a whole year but shows complete infidelity to her now. In that winter night, Budhya is still mourning when Ghisu and Madhav go off to sleep after eating potatoes and drinking water. The next morning, Madhav enters the hut and finds his wife dead. The child has died in her womb. The poor woman, while alive, worked hard to support the two wretched shirkers, but meets her sad end without any help, medical or otherwise. Thus Budhya is doubly oppressed. Her situation is infinitely worse than that of her men folk. Ghisu and Madhav eat roasted potatoes, drink water, and then sleep for the night. But poor Budhya is hungry, thirsty, and thrashing about in the agony of childbirth. Her piercing scream does not melt the hearts of her husband and the father-in-law. Madhav does not even enter the hut. He does not even touch her lovingly at this critical situation. She dies without any medical medicine or any healing touch. Hungry, thirsty, and in great pain she dies, and her dead body becomes cold. Her dead body is covered with dust. Flies are buzzing around her face, and her stony eyes are gazing upwards. The child has also died in her womb. Her unluckiness. Both the men her unluckiness. Both the men folk weep and wail. The neighbors console the bereaved. They arrange for food and bamboos. However, Ghisu and Madhav tell a lie to the Jamidar that whatever small amount of money they had was spent on her medicines. The money that they collect for Budhya's shroud is spent on their drink and food. Ghisu remarks that Budhya is now free of this world of Maya. She has escaped this web of illusion and she is fortunate to break free from the mortal ties of this life. In the end, Madhav says that the poor woman suffered all her life. She faced great hardships before she died. Budhya's dead body is still lying uncovered and uncared for in the hut, waiting to be creamed, waiting to be cremated. These two rash devils are singing and dancing in a state of inebriety. If Ghisu and Madhav are poor and oppressed, poor Budhya is also doubly so. When the story starts, Budhya is in the throes of labor with no help at hand. She was married to Madhav a year ago. She tried to bring about some order in the household and support these lazy fellows by working hard. She is in the real bad shape now without any help, medical or otherwise. She dies and her child also dies in her womb. Madhav and Gisu fail to provide even a shroud for her. So, I taught you about Budhya, the central figure of the story, The Shroud, written by Munshi Premchand. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.